So that day, there was just cooking class in a museum in the morning. I could not go to the museum or the cooking class, so I just had to stay home, sleep, shit my brains out because I had diarrhea like crazy. So.
Okay, guys, welcome back to the Ricecookers Show. It's me, the co-host, with the host, and yeah, my name's Lizzie, and the host. Well, I'll be the host today, but they'll be my co-host.
Hello, everyone. My name's Peng. Welcome back to the Ricecookers Show. Okay, what shit host? Anyways, welcome back, everyone. We are in the basement, doing new setup here. And yeah, it has been a while. I think this is gonna be our 15th. So, 15 episodes, pretty big, or 16, I don't remember. But I'm just glad that we're back doing it. I always say we're back, but I'll probably take another 2 month or like 5 month break. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on. I just uploaded my Florida vlog like a few days ago. So that's pretty going. So watch that if you haven't. And yeah, our socials, it's just down below. I'm not gonna keep saying that shit. But yeah, what did you want to talk about today?
Well, since it's been quite a while since our last episode, lots of things have happened. The new year has come and gone, and it's currently January already, so that's different. That's new, 2024. And basically, it's all gonna be about him. Well, I'm just gonna interview him and ask him questions about what he's been doing and this big trip that he recently went to. And yeah, let's get started, I guess.
All right. So if you didn't know, I actually went on a study abroad trip. So it was like a 2 week trip to Thailand. So we flew from Chicago to Taipei, which is in Taiwan, and then we went to Taipei to Chiang Mai, which is where we stayed most of the time. And yeah, I basically went to Thailand, and I have a lot of stories, so that's why I need to, vent it out through podcasts. But I have some treats here. You can pass it. So we went to the mall in Chiang Mai. It's called Central, I believe. Oh shit! Why did these look so small?
Those are the ones you got.
What the fuck? I don't know. This one. Oh, these ones are a lot bigger.
Yeah, because I think they're like the specialty kind. So.
Yeah. So we got a limited edition one. It's called Festive Delight. I think it's mixed berry macaroon flavor. I don't know if you can see that, but we're gonna be trying that today. I got 2 of those because they're limited edition. Yeah, my voice isn't feeling that good, so I'll be talking kind of quiet. And then we got the mixed berry fucking macaroon flavor. So I got 2 of those, and then I got crushed fruit. I've tried the blueberry one before. It's really good. So we got strawberry peach yogurt, and then we have a blueberry yogurt one, and then we just have a green tea one, which I've tried before. So, but it just has like a very different packaging. Milky matcha, I think that.
Yeah, milky matcha.
And then so we'll be trying that while we go through what I did in Thailand. And there was a lot of shit I did in Thailand, which is pretty fun. But yeah, you can ask all the questions away, unless you want me to speak first on what I did and why I was there. So
Yeah, I guess we could start with why you were there and how come you wanted to go to Thailand in the first place.
Yeah. So there was a study abroad trip. It's well, it's for a class, of course. So study abroad is typically for a class or typically for classes. And I only went for the winter term, so I went the entire January month basically. So I went to Thailand, and I wanted to go just because I wanted to have fun. I didn't need the fucking class. I just wanted to go, and I got most of it covered through scholarships and other stuff. Well, mostly scholarships. So I wanted to go. I didn't. I'd say I paid. I paid about like 3K, which is a lot still, or 3.5. But I mean, I got half of it off, so that's why I wanted to go. So I mean, it's like a win-win situation.
I mean, 3K is not that bad if you think about it. Like, but the thing is, it's like it is 2 weeks, like about 2 weeks, like 2 week and a half maybe. So I'd say 3K is not too bad actually, because if you think about it, a plane ticket to Thailand is probably like 1K at least, or more actually, or more. I don't really know plane ticket prices, but
Yeah, this shit smells very mixed berry. Like, hold up.
really,
Yeah,
well,
it's just
as he's trying to open that, that just looks like regular strawberry.
it tastes like mixed berry though. It's okay. Peep the crunch. Okay. Anyways, yeah, we'll be trying this out throughout the video. Might be a long one, but we'll see.
I don't know. It doesn't really taste like mixed berry. It has like that blueberry aftertaste, but other than that, it's just like strawberry, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
It does taste like strawberry. So while we eat this, I forgot what we were talking about. Oh yeah, so the class was called Hmong. What the heck was it called? Hmong studies. And okay, so it's basically a Hmong class, but about minority groups, about the hill tribes, like the native indigenous people in the northern part of Thailand, which is like the Hmong people, the Karen, the Lahu, Lihu. I think it was Lihu or Lahu. I don't remember. But Aka. Okay, that was the other one. So there's like a lot of them. So it's just like different tribes in the northern like region. They're indigenous. So, they were there. And the thing about like it's different because the Hmong people there are different than the Hmong people who came to Laos and then Thailand. So we're talking about like Hmong people who came from China just to Thailand. So they're not like Laos, Thailand, like from the Secret War, So it's Laos, Thailand. I mean, some of them came from Laos, Thailand, and then went up to the hills. But in this case, we're talking about just China to Thailand, indigenous, because they were there already too. So that's what like was kind of surprising because I thought we were talking about like our Hmong people, but it's their Hmong people, which is like different than ours. But yeah, there was a lot of Hmong people there. And of course, we studied the other minority groups like the Karen, the Lahu, and then the Aka and stuff. But yeah, that's basically why I went for fun.
Yeah, and at the end you still have to write a paper, which you did.
Yeah. So we had to do each day. We had to do like reflections on like what we did throughout the day. I mean, it was easy. It was like 1 page, and then we had to write an essay, which I finished already. So not bad.
Yeah, so I guess overall it's still like learning and educational at an educational trip overall. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say overall it was educational because we went to a lot of museums and shit. So, yeah.
Yeah, and he also said he got tired of just going sightseeing for some places.
Yeah. The temples, eh. They were, in my opinion, they're okay, but I saw too many temples. Yeah, so like the temples weren't that cool. There was one really famous temple. I'm pretty sure you've seen it on TikTok and stuff, called the White Temple, which is pretty cool. I'll go more into that later, but yeah, the first one we went to was actually really cool too. I forgot what it's called. It was like a pretty famous temple, but it was like in the middle of Chiang Mai because that's where we stayed mostly. But yeah, temples were okay. I'm not really big sightseeing guy. In my opinion, like the museums are cool and stuff, but I'm not into that much. I'm more into like the nightlife and stuff like that. Like, like I don't know. That's just me though.
I'd say you're more into like the food, but like that's a whole
Yeah,
other
definitely more
story.
into the food. Yeah. Um. Yeah. What else did you want to ask me? Like my beginning of the trip, or?
Yeah, like just explain how like the plane ride was and
Oh, shit. Okay.
okay. Explain like how the plane ride was and if it was good or bad or and then what were like the amenities that you got on the plane or what happened after you left the airport. How was TSA? All that stuff.
All right. We're trying the matcha one now. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be okay. But yeah. So airplane ride. Chicago was fine. TSA was fine. I didn't get anything taken away. But I did get some taken away when we were leaving Thailand, which I didn't know we had. Well, I had. I had like scissors, and I didn't know I had scissors, and it didn't meet the guidelines, so they like threw it away, which I wasn't too salty about, cause like I didn't fucking know I had scissors in my pencil bag, and then yeah, like I said, it's okay, pretty mid. But yeah, the plane ride was 15 hours to Taipei, Taiwan. So we went there. I know the UW Eau Claire students, they went to not North Korea, South Korea. They went to South Korea, and then they flew to Chiang Mai. I think it was cheaper for us to do EVA Airlines. That's what we flew. I do have souvenirs from them, aka their blankets, which you weren't supposed to take. Don't tell anyone that. But our group definitely took like the pillows and shit because we didn't care. 15-hour flight there. Obviously they fed us twice, so it was pretty nice. It was a huge ass airplane. It was a Hello Kitty airplane at first, which was pretty cool. But yeah, I'll show that in my Thailand vlog. And then, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the plane ride. They fed us food, which was actually, I'm gonna be honest, better than Thailand food. Yeah. I was talking to your mom about this. Yeah, I like the food on the airplane better than Thailand. Because I'll go into the food more in Thailand, but in all honesty, Thailand food over there, it was very touristy, so the taste was different. And I felt like it wasn't authentic in most parts. But anyways, the food was good. It was either you had Western meals or you had like a Chinese meal. Yeah, so we arrived in Taiwan. We couldn't stay long because we had like an hour left. So we just like chilled around there and what was it? Yeah, we just chilled around there. It was just like any other airport. But in Taiwan, when we came back, they had a lot of like Gucci stores. Like brand name stores like Gucci. I don't even know the other fucking brands. Like the fancy ones.
Like Dior.
like Louis Vuitton.
Oh, Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, they had literally have everything, but no one was in there because no one wants to buy that shit.
Like Chanel.
Yeah, all that shit. I don't know. It was interesting. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, and then we flew to Chiang Mai. That's basically it. Taiwan, we didn't stay long, so yeah. And like I couldn't sleep on the flight. Like I slept like an hour or two on the flight. Mostly I just watched like Expendables and like movies. They had like screens for you and you just watch movies, but I think it was okay overall. On the plane ride back was fine though. It was way better. I sat in the aisle seat, and then yeah, it was actually okay. It wasn't that bad. Just my legs were fucking dying because I was sitting too long. So I would have to like go to the bathroom, you know, but I would just like stretch. But yeah.
Man, I do not know how that feels yet. But I mean, just traveling down to like Florida and California, even the 4 hours is already bad, you know. So I have no clue how that would feel. It's just, it's a bigger plane, so I thought you might have more room.
Yeah, you didn't have room. You actually have less room. But it was good overall. And then when we arrived in Chiang Mai, it was a really good sight. It was like 11 a.m. And then we arrived there. We did TSA and stuff. Not too bad.
The TSA people nice or no?
So in Taiwan, we didn't have to do TSA. But in Thailand, we didn't have to do TSA either when we arrived. But when we left, obviously you had to do that. But I'll talk about TSA later. But yeah, they're all nice actually. So I would say the only not nice one was the U.S. So like they're a little bit more meaner than the Thailand people. So and the Chinese. But yeah, once we arrived there, we exchanged money. So I'll explain how the money kind of works. It's always ever changing the currency, and usually at the airport, your rates there are worse than your rates at other exchanges. So if I exchange like $1, for example, at the airport, I would get less money than I would exchange it somewhere else, basically. So yeah, I'll explain how money works. Basically, so for every $1 you get around 34 baht. It changes, but it's typically 34 baht. So yeah, and most things there it was like $1.50, so it was really cheap. When they say Thailand's cheap, or like some of the Asian, like what do you call those, like Thailand, Myanmar, all that stuff. Southeast Asian like countries, they are really cheap. But I would not take that into like account because like some of the stuff is pretty expensive too, but cheaper than the US. And of course, you know, poverty, they're more poor. So
yeah, I guess they're considered they're not really a third world. I don't know what they would be called, but yeah.
Thailand's I don't think it's a third world country, but yeah. Anyways, I want to try this the strawberry one, but
yeah, it's the crushed fruit one.
Yeah.
So there's apparently crushed strawberries and peaches on it, I think. I mean, the packaging looks way nicer.
It's like all crushed. So like the plane ride, or it's like all broken in half. The plane ride was not good, I guess.
I mean, look at the box. It's all crushed.
Yeah.
Or you just packed it bad.
Oh, that peach kind of tastes weird.
It smells really nice, though. Smell the bag.
That smells hella
It
nice.
smells really good.
So yeah. People had to get SIM cards too. Because I don't think Verizon does international. But I'm not too sure. I think they do, but you have to pay. So they just got SIM cards. So they
Yeah.
switch out their SIM cards.
Yeah, my mom said that Verizon, you have to pay extra for international, which is
Yeah.
kind of dumb.
Well, like I have Spectrum. You have to pay extra too. It's like 1 cent for each megabyte you use, and I'm pretty sure I used a decent amount. But like overall, I probably only spent like $20 on it. Like it's not that bad.
Okay, man, I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Yeah, but we had 2 tour guides when we got there. A guy named David. He was he was actually British. He lived there for 20 years. He was like the head of our program. I think it's called CIS abroad. And then we had someone else named Alexis. What? Oh yeah, I know. We had someone named Alexis. She was okay too. I actually liked her a little bit less, but I like David a lot. He was really cool. I mean, he was the manager, so. But yeah, we did that. Yeah, tourist guides.
How was the hotel when you first arrived?
Yeah. So we went to Vans, got our luggage, and then we went to the hotels. The hotel, we went on to the Vans first. The Vans were actually like pretty cool. Some of them were party vans, and you could tell because they had like cool lights and shit. But yeah, we went to the hotel. Can you hand me some water? Okay, so we went to the hotel. It was okay. I would say it's actually way nicer than the other hotel we stayed at in Chiang Rai. But yeah, it was just like a regular hotel. We had to hand our passports in. We got our rooms. Our first room was actually big compared to because there's one side that had big rooms and one other side that didn't. So when we arrived there, it's the second time because we went to Chiang Rai, and then Chiang Mai again, like back and forth. And then the second time we got to Chiang Mai, our rooms was actually smaller, which I didn't like. But yeah, it was okay. And they provided breakfast every day. So that was nice. The Chiang Rai one was a lot nicer because it actually had good food. And the Chiang Mai one, it was like, but yeah, I don't know. That was it about the hotel. I mean, so the hotel was dead center of Chiang Mai. So the Chiang Mai is like a square, right? People say it's like I think it's a Buddha statue. It's shaped like a Buddha. No, it's shaped like a person or like a Buddha person or statue. So it's like a square, and then it has legs and then arms as well. But yeah, that was pretty cool. We stayed on the right side of the arm, if you look at a map. And we stood by McDonald's and a smoothie place, which I think was actually pretty good. But it was just really sweet. That's probably why I liked it. But yeah, we were by McDonald's in a smoothie place, and we were literally by everything. So it was really nice.
Yeah. Was that the night you guys went to the market, or you guys just went and explored the area, and that's how you found McDonald's and the smoothie place?
Oh no, the smoothie place and stuff is literally the entrance to the hotel.
Oh, so when you like arrived right there, you saw McDonald's and the smoothie
Well, we
place?
arrived from the back.
Oh.
But yeah, when we exited, literally McDonald's is right next to the hotel. It's like connected to the hotel, and the spot or smoothie spot is connected right to the hotel too. So it was called IMM Hotel. I can show you what it looks like actually. But yeah, it was really nice. I guess it wasn't too bad. I think the ones that EWEC stayed at was way better.
I mean, they did stay longer too, though.
Yeah. Theirs is probably more expensive though. You see how it's like a square? Mm-hmm. And then this is a leg, and then there's another leg here. But yeah. we were on a busy street, like for sure, hella busy street.
Like
And like the driving there,
yeah,
oh my god,
you can
it's
hear
insane.
it. Can you hear the traffic
Yeah,
in
you
your
can hear the
apartment?
traffic and
An
shit.
apartment, hotel.
You can hear the traffic. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of like, have you seen those like India videos of them in traffic? That's basically the same how Thailand is. Like it's just always packed, which was actually kind of scary crossing the street because like there'd be stoplights, like you can cross the street, but like some of them would just keep going. That's what our tourist guide said. Um, yeah. What else?
Wait, so there's like streets, but they don't follow the street signs? Is that what you're saying?
No, like most of the time they do. Like there's crosswalks. Um, but sometimes like you can see like some stragglers just like, oh, I don't care about people walking. I just drive past them. Yeah, mostly motorcycles. You see a lot of motorcycles because it's easier to get by, but it's more dangerous, of course. But I mean, everyone's going like 20 miles per hour, so
Yeah, that doesn't seem too fast, so that's good, I
yeah.
guess.
And then what else? Oh yeah, that night we didn't really do much. We went to a bazaar, obviously catered towards tourists. Um, yeah, so we went to a bazaar, which just had like meat on a stick, smoothies. In this trip, there's a lot of smoothies I drank. So I was a smoothie guy, and then yeah, smoothies, and then there's crepes. And there's just like Korean barbecue, a lot of Asian stuff. Um, barbecue ribs, a lot of. Let's see what else. Yeah, and then we just shopped. Basically, people set up on the sidewalks. Yep, and then we're eating the blueberry one. I think that one might be my favorite. Yeah, that's basically all we did. The first night. That smells weird.
It smells like a candle. All the Pocky smells like candles.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
This is his favorite one. Let's see, cause I like the strawberry one. The strawberry
this one's
one.
good.
The strawberry one is good. So,
Nah, this one's good. Holy shit.
but it smells like a candle.
It does. This is my favorite one. For sure, for sure. For show you right on. Yeah.
I don't really like this one. I mean, it does taste like yogurt a little, just like how it says on here. But I think I like the strawberry peach one better.
Yeah. Basically, every morning we had to wake up at 7:30. Basically, go to like a certain class, or like activity, and then around like 6 p.m. we would actually, we would eat somewhere, and then around 7 or 8 you would have free time, so you could either chill at the hotel or go around, walk around. So like the first week I walked around a lot, or actually every night we walked around a lot, obviously to get food, or we just ate with a group, but we would also just explore. And then shit, what was I gonna say?
What was your first meal you had?
Oh yeah, my first meal we had was actually tom yum, I think it's called. So it's like a soup, and then pad thai. We had that. We had like a pork dish, fried pork dish. What else do we have? And rice, and then yeah, that's basically it. It was like really basic, but it was really good. Yeah.
Was it better than the other dishes you had?
I would
Or-
say yes, it was pretty good because when we got there, it was like pretty authentic, cheap too, of course. Peanut chicken. I never eat peanut chicken. Like I didn't even know that was a thing, but it was really good. It had raisins in it too, and I love raisins, so I just ate all the peanuts and raisins, and of course the chicken. But I will say, not a lot of protein. Like in Thailand in general, like obviously you see meat on a stick and stuff, but if you try like I guess their traditional dishes, not a lot of protein, which was kind of bad, I'd say, because like you would think they have a lot of protein, but I would say no. Only catered towards tourists, there's a lot of protein, but in their like cooking, not a lot of protein.
So like no steak, no barbecue.
Oh, there was a lot of barbecue, but only towards tourists, like the night markets and stuff. So if you want like steak and stuff, you would have to go to like the steak houses, which were expensive. Like American food, like westernized food is more expensive than the traditional food. So like if I were to order like a noodle dish, you wouldn't get a lot of meat. In my opinion, I might just be a fat ass, but like their portion size was small as fuck too. So like it was kind of hard for me to like be full. But at the same time, I didn't want to eat too much, because I had to adjust my stomach. Even though I eat a lot of Asian food, but I just had to adjust my stomach. And then, yeah, first meal was really good actually. No, I think of it. Our our second meal was pretty okay too. I just had meat on stick when we went to the bazaar, but yeah. What other questions you got?
So after all that, how was your first night in Thailand? Like, did you sleep well? Oops. Did you sleep well? How was your morning and breakfast after that? Like, did you guys have a plan? Like, did they give you like a schedule, like a list?
So the thing with Thai people is they go with the flow. That's what we were taught. So they don't really have schedules. They have schedules, but they don't follow it at all, which is kind of interesting because in Westerners' eyes, that's like, no, you can't do that, right? But in Thailand people's eyes, or like Thai people's, what the heck was that? I don't know. In Thai people's eyes, it's like okay to be late, or like to be, because they're not expressive. So like if I said I'm gonna be late, or if I said, oh, can you be here on this time? I'll be okay. And I arrived 2 hours late, and you're like, why were you 2 hours late? And he's like, oh, I never agreed that I was gonna be on time. So it's like, it's fucking weird. I was like, when they taught us that, I was like, that's fucking weird, bro. But yeah, they don't follow a schedule, so we have a schedule, but we did not follow it at all, right? We followed it a little bit, like it gave us some sort of like guideline, but yeah, not really.
I guess that's their version of Hmong time. I said it's their version of Hmong time.
Yeah, basically, they call it Thai time.
Oh,
So I guess it's a universal thing, like Asian thing. But
I think it's just a Southeast Asian thing then.
yeah, but yeah, we didn't really go with the schedule, but let me pull out the schedule so I can kind of go off of it.
Yeah, so basically the first day you guys got there, you guys just went to the hotel and just chilled. And then if you guys wanted, you guys went to the bazaar. Like, it's like a market, right?
Yeah, it's like a food market and a market.
Okay. So it's just like a night market kind of thing.
Yeah, each day is a different night market. But there are some days where it's like the same market. So like that market we went to happens every day. Let me pull it up.
So was it like? So was the market close or not close? Like you can walk there?
I would say it's like a 9-minute walk. Actually, it was like a 10-minute walk. But like the first week we just like walked everywhere. The second week we drove everywhere. Like we asked like tuk-tuks or like taxi drivers, because they they would literally sit at the hotel waiting for people to like ask them to drive them somewhere, right? So you would just like get a group of people, ask them, "Hey, can I go here?" They're like, okay, and then they would name a price. Obviously for tourists, they upcharge you a lot. But you would just bargain, and if they don't want to bargain, you leave. And then after like 4 seconds, they say, hey, okay, I'll do it. And then they'll take you there. That's literally what we did. Let's see. Not Wi-Fi. But yeah, we did a lot of educational stuff in the beginning, like learning Thai and stuff. Honestly, not good at Thai. But
Yeah, I bet you didn't learn anything.
no,
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
Like, I don't know how to ask questions.
Yeah, yeah. So how do you say hi? How do you say I want this? How do you say all that? Huh?
So yeah. I'm just kidding. To say hi, it's different for girls and men, or girls and boys. So you would say Swati Kap for guys, or if you want to be formal, Swati Krap. But I said Swati Kap. That's it, because it's easier. And then to say thank you, it's Kokun Kap. And then for girls, it's Ka. So you would say Swati Ka. So it's easier for you guys. But yeah, and then oh yeah, I got the schedule up here. Yeah, and then if I wanted to ask where the bathroom was, it's kind of like in Hmong, like Hona. If you want to say something like where's the bathroom, you say bathroom where is, basically. So I would say Hona unite, basically asking where is the bathroom.
Okay. What
Yeah.
if you want something like, hey, can I get this? How do you say that?
Well, I don't think we were taught that. But
So you just pointed this?
yeah. I was at how much, or something, and they would obviously upcharge you. But I would like you could ask them if you have the item, and they can point it to it. So like, we on our scavenger hunt, we had to find papaya salad. We could not find papaya salad. We found the actual papaya, like fruit. I think it's a fruit. Yeah. And then we found the papaya fruit, me and my roommate, and then we brought it back, but we were the last one still. But yeah, we said, I think it's Malaco. That's papaya. So we asked like vendors, Malaco Unite, like where's papaya salad? And then they would just like point, and then we would try to find it. But honestly, some of them did not know shit. So I was like, oh shit, are we saying it wrong? But yeah.
Yeah, you would probably sing it wrong.
Yeah. And then, what did we do? City tour. We visited famous temples, which I don't remember the name. And then, yeah, we basically, so every night we went to the night markets and just ate food. What else did we do? After that, after we stayed in Chiang Mai for about 3 days, we went to Chiangrai for a long ass time. We went for like 5 days or 4. So Chiang Rai is the upper peninsula of, I think it's just upper of Thailand. So it's by Myanmar. So we saw the Myanmar border actually. So yeah, saw the Myanmar border, which is actually kind of scary. Because Myanmar is like really, they're having a civil war right now. So we were like, oh shit, if you cross, you're fucking dead, basically. But yeah, it's just basically between the government and like the minority groups there. And then, yeah, so when we were in Chiang Rai, we had to, or educational wise, we had to like teach children English and be like English teachers. So we taught them how to make paper airplanes and like do all this kind of stuff, shapes, colors. And yeah, we learned about human trafficking, which is really big there. Like it's a huge issue there actually. And then yeah. And then I'm just kidding. But the thing, like the one thing I learned the most was like the human trafficking part, like how they do it and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of weird because I couldn't take photos a lot of the time or videos, because over there, like if you show a child, if you show like a picture, oh my god, I don't know how to explain it. If you took a picture or like a video of a child, like one singular child, you can't post it or anything, or you shouldn't do that because it can invoke human trafficking stuff. So it has to be 3 children or more that you have to take videos or pictures of. There has to be 3 or more children in the video or picture, so it doesn't instigate human trafficking. Or you have to show the back of the heads, basically. Because like if someone knows them, they'll be like, "Oh, I know that person. I'm gonna go kidnap him," or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's just harder for them to identify which child is which, especially if there's like 3, for example. You're gonna have to explain, oh, it's this one on this side, and their hair's like this, or they look like
Yeah.
this, and so I guess it's just harder to identify if there's human trafficking going on. Yeah.
Yeah. And then yeah.
What day was that? What week was that when you guys went? That was like 5 days in.
I think it was a Sunday. No, Monday. No, Tuesday.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Which
It
one?
was a Tuesday. So we taught them Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I think. Yeah. And then we had to teach some Buddhas too, English, but a lot of the Buddhas actually knew English really well. Like the older ones. There was this one younger kid or young Buddha who did not want to participate in our stuff, which was fine. But in the end, he did. And then, yeah, just taught him English. We had a different group each day, so it was okay.
were there were there lots of kids at that school? Like, was it mixed, like girls, boys, old,
girls and
young?
boys.
Like how?
The oldest was 17. And then, bro, the oldest was like 17, but she looked like 10. So I was so confused. And then, I'd say there's about like 40 under.
That's not a lot of kids for a school then.
Not like kids.
It's like a smaller local
It's a
school.
non-profit organizational school. They take in like minority groups and people who have been like sexually abused or have like drunk parents and stuff like that. So, yeah. I don't know what you call the schools, but yeah. And then we can talk about food now. The food at the school was better than the food I ate on the street, which kind of tells you something. And the thing is, the school food is vegetarian, and I like my proteins, but the food at the cafeterias were way better. They served us like this noodle dish, which was hella good. Served us like a just literally vegetable dish, really fucking good. Cause they can't eat meat like the Buddhas and stuff, so it's like, yeah, they gotta eat vegetarian, and we ate vegetarian, and it was really good. And then, like I said, the food outside of school was because everything was super sweet. But yeah, food outside of the school was kind of shit. I'm not gonna lie, cause so my professor or one of my advisors was like, the food's not that good. I would say it's okay. And I'm like, I don't believe you. On YouTube, I've seen really good food, right? I go there. That shit did not hit, bro. Like, obviously, it's catered towards tourists, but we went to a spot where it's not even catered towards tourists. Like, they did not even know English, right? Chiangmai, not tourists at all. I never saw like I saw one white person there. In Chiang Mai, I saw like a lot of white people there, or like tourists, right? But in Chiang Rai, yeah, I don't know, man. The food there, it's either shabu shabu, which is hot pot, or like there's some ramen spots, burgers. But like the Thai food, I guess it wasn't there. We went to like some authentic Thai food spots, which was actually good. We went to actually KFC, which they said is better. The tour guide said it was better than the U.S. I would say yes, it is, but not by much. It's just crunchier.
Yeah. You showed me a video or a photo, or I don't know what you were showing
Yeah.
me, but yeah, it does look like a lot crispier, a lot more crunchy looking than over here. I think over here I feel like it's more like grilled, kind of grilled, roasted. There you go, like
Yeah, I would
roasted
say
texture.
it's still freaking
Yeah.
greasy, right? Like it's not gonna be greasy, but it was by the border, so we had to walk like 20 minutes there, and then yeah, so we went to KFC and stuff. All the American food, obviously, it's decent. It's just more expensive. Um, and then yeah. What
How
was their
how was
food? Oh yeah, the food. Okay, the food in Thailand, in my opinion, is too sweet. Way too sweet. Like there's some soups I had, and I was just like, why is this so fucking sweet? Like it does not have to be this sweet. You know what I mean? Um, so there's this dish called gao soy. It's basically like a curry noodle dish, with chicken, and it has like fried noodles on top, egg noodles. And then I tried it and I was like, I tried it the first time. It's really fucking good at this one spot, and I wanted to go back, but I never got the chance to. Um, and it was by our hotel too. But then the second time I tried it was at this touristy spot. I would say their slogan is why do tourists have to pay for more? So it's like you get it's like same price as locals basically, because like a lot of places charge you more if you're a tourist. And then yeah, so that was pretty good. But it was just too sweet. Like I had Thai boat noodle, too sweet. It's not salty. It did not taste good. In the States, it tastes really good. I don't know. I'm like, didn't you guys make Thai boat noodle though? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this shit does not taste good, in my opinion. But yeah, other than that, I think food was just meh overall. Like, we got some in Chiang Rai. We went to like this meat person, really cheap meat. I got like 2 pork bellies, and they were 20 baht each. Right, this is this big. Two of these things this big, like really good, and I got steak too with it, like this big, really good. But other than that, yeah, that's about it. Um,
So the most memorable meal you ever had was this soy guy. Wait, what is it? Gao soy.
Gao soy, yes, and then also like the soups. I think the soups are better than like the authentic Thai dishes, in my opinion.
Their soup or like their curry? Like, is it like tom yum, like the one you had in the very beginning?
It's kind of like that, but it's more like kapong. Yeah, it's basically kapong, but they added too much condensed milk. Yeah, or something like that. Um,
Like coconut oil?
yeah, coconut milk.
Oh,
They
coconut
added too
milk.
much coconut milk. Yeah, or something like that. It's so sweet, but this is my opinion. There's a lot of stuff I ate. Like at breakfast, there's this rice, these chicken sausages, which was good, and they had like cereal. It's like cocoa pebbles, but it's like in circles. I don't know. That was good actually, and they had guava juice. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Really sweet, but I love guava juice. And then what else they have? Oh my god, never eat their yogurt. I swear to God, I tried their yogurt like at both hotels. I don't know. There's something about them, but it's really bitter. Bitter. It tastes like expired yogurt. I don't know if you guys have ever had that, but it tastes like expired. I don't know why. So never have their yogurt. Maybe it's better somewhere else, but yeah. A lot of coffee shops too. So if you like coffee, go there because they grow a lot of coffee. Because basically, they grow coffee instead of opium. Because that was their initiative. Instead of growing opium, they grew coffee. So there, you see a lot of coffee places. And their coffee is really good. So, yeah. What did you have to say?
Yeah, I was gonna go from food to drinks. Like you said, you had a lot of smoothies. Like, what other drinks have you had? Like, have you even tried like the authentic Thai tea there?
Yeah, it tastes the same as the States. It's just Thai tea, which was good. I would say it's a little bit more richer in flavor because obviously they make the coffee and tea and stuff. But I don't know, drinks. Yeah, I had a lot of smoothies, which was good.
So
When I got back home in the States, I made my own smoothie, but it did not taste good.
okay, so basically you just had smoothies your whole
Yeah.
trip there.
I had smoothies or water, basically.
Not even like fruit
Or guava juice.
or not even like juice, just smoothies, just straight up like smoothies, not just juice. Or would you consider that juice?
It's more smoothies. But I like smoothies. That's why we went to get them. Well, I was always looking around for one. So, and then yeah, we went to a
What other places did you guys go to? You said you guys went to the bazaar or something, like a night market. You guys also went to like this restaurant thing where they had dancers and stuff. What was
Oh,
that?
yeah,
what was
yeah.
that?
I forgot what it was called, but it was like an authentic like Thai experience. You would go to yeah. So we went to like an authentic Thai experience place. You would sit down on the floor, like with these mats, with your like feet crossed, sitting down, and then we would eat like pork and stuff. I would say, like I said before, the portion size there is really small for Americans. I don't know, it's small for me too. So I'm like, what the heck? I did not like their portion size because like I was never full, especially there. We had like curry pork, and like a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruits. They have a lot of fruits and vegetables. Not enough meat.
I feel like the fruit and vegetables would be so good though, cause like it's so fresh, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was good, but I mean, I don't want just fruits and vegetables. I want meat.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, like, it's tropical, like exotic fruit, like mango or like jackfruit or mangosteen, passion fruit. Like you in the States here, you don't really see any of those. So that's why my mom always wants to go to like the Asian countries just to go eat their fruit because it's so expensive here. Like a mango here is like $5 just for one.
A mango there is probably like 50 cents. But yeah, we watched them perform in the middle, and they just did like dances, like traditional dances, and that was basically it. I said it was pretty cool. And then what are we doing after that?
They also sang with that. Like,
Yeah, they sang.
Singing, dancing.
Well, there was only like a little bit of singing, not a lot of. A little bit of singing, more dances,
Oh.
and a lot of instruments. So.
Oh. Did they play like that one traditional Thai flute, kind of like the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they did. Yeah. I was gonna buy one.
What?
There was like. So the last Sunday. We went to the big, like night market. Yeah, the big night market had like these guys playing like flutes and stuff, and the vendor was like, "Oh, did you want to try it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want to try." And it's like a recorder, but I was like, it was pretty cheap too. It was probably like, I don't know how much it was. I would say it's like $10 or less for like a flute, but I'm like, it's probably gonna break once I get back home. But and it's exactly like a recorder, so I'm like, but it sounded cool, but I didn't know how to play it, so I was like, whatever, I don't want to. But yeah, I did see those. All right, and then what else did we do? We went to Hmong villages. Oh my god, I'm just gonna say, driving up the mountain, the big ass mountain, it was not fun. I had to take Benadryl or like car sickness stuff or like transportation sickness stuff. And yeah,
Motion sickness.
motion sickness,
Car sickness.
motion sickness pills. And yeah, I was not feeling good. And then someone puked too. Like when we got off. Yeah, the Hmong village was really pretty. It had a cool garden. We went to 2 gardens. One was in the mountains too, but it wasn't as bad as the first one. So we went there. We bought some souvenirs. They have go-kart racing there, but we couldn't go-kart race, like Hmong go-kart race, you know. And then because we didn't have time to go-kart race, and then the other one had go-kart racing too, which we didn't do because it was the Hmong New Year. But the first Hmong village we went to, it was very touristy. It just had like a bunch of clothing, hats, and stuff like that. And then, yeah, you should have saw the bathrooms. Oh my god, it was bad there.
It was bad. Was it like just like a hole in the ground or what? What was it?
It was like a little house.
Like a hut.
Yeah, like a hut, a hole in the ground. I think obviously a squat toilet.
It's a
They're-
squat toilet?
They're all squat toilets.
Oh, dang. Okay, I didn't know that.
Some of them had toilets like the more modern places, but some of them had squat toilets too, which people did not like, but I was fine with it because I didn't have to fucking shit. I just had to pee, so
That's weird because usually you're the one who always has to shit.
yeah, very true.
It's all that smoothie. I think it's all that smoothie. It made you not want to poop because it's all liquid.
Yeah, so the first Hmong village wasn't that cool. It was just very touristy, so we bought some stuff there, and then what else? Yeah, the second Hmong village we went to had go-karts and stuff, but it was Hmong New Year. So we went to Hmong New Year, and then we just hung around, bought some, like, food. They had, like, Korean types of food. I need a tissue. Okay. Sorry. I had to blow my freaking nose. But yeah, Hmong New Year was pretty cool. It had a lot of food, like, westernized food, like Korean. I wouldn't say Western, but Asian. So they had like meat on a stick, Korean like barbecue and shit like that, or, like Korean fried chicken. A lot of the vendors were not Hmong, so it was kind of weird. Like half of them, more than half were like not Hmong, and then they sold Hmong sausages too, but like it was a different kind of Hmong sausage. It tasted kind of weird. Cause we sampled one, and we were like, what the heck. This does not taste like Hmong sausage. And then they had like games there, obviously dances, ball toss. It's just like a regular Hmong New Year, so it was kind of boring, but we were trying to find my roommate like a girlfriend there or like a girl, but they were either too underage, they already had boyfriends, or they are old grandmas. There was like no in between. Like we could not find any like not underage girls, which was weird. I don't know. And then let's see. Before that, we went to like a garden called Garden of Lies. It's called Garden of Lies because the government thinks that the village chief is lying about sustainability. But the garden, he explained how the garden, if the leaves fall, they compost itself. Because there's like layers. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, there's like layers of like crops or like, I guess, yeah, crops they grow. Like coffee is a big one. And then like corn and stuff like that, I think. And then, yeah. So we saw that. It was a really good view. So, other than that, that's all we did at the Hmong villages. And we ate the food. The food, it was just like boiled mustard greens and pork. And then fried pork. And then rice. Like Zhao Hong.
So Hmong village that you guys went to during the Hmong New Year was just kind of like the Hmong New Year in the States then?
Yeah. It was basically just Hmong New Year in the States. Like, they had dancing and stuff like that. I think Chiangmai sang too. I told you that, right?
Oh, yeah, I saw a video of that, yeah. And then, you guys saw each other.
Yeah.
And
Pretty sure.
he met up with the other college group that
Yeah.
went to Thailand.
And then, honestly, not New Year, we didn't do much there.
Yeah, like you guys didn't even participate or anything, huh?
Well, we went there just to like look around in the Hmong New Year. But then some people were bored already, which I kind of get because there wasn't anything to do.
Yeah, like I was thinking you guys go and volunteer or do anything like that, but you guys just went and go look, huh?
Well, Hmong New Year wasn't actually part of the plan, the schedule, like I mentioned before. Like how we just go with the flow. So they saw that we wanted to go to the Hmong New Year, so they changed the dates for that. So we went to the Hmong New Year, but yeah, the Hmong New Year wasn't all that. It's just regular. Like the other people wanted to go too, which I kind of get because I mean like I said, it's boring as hell. There's nothing to do. And we were gonna eat food anyways, but I wanted more food, so I bought some food and like donuts and shit.
I just feel like when you said Hmong New Year, especially in Thailand, because over here in the States, like you always hear your parents or your grandparents talk about the Hmong New Year in Thailand, and they're always like, "Oh yeah, thôi y bữa mua nó biết chơi yên hai lo dễ cơ," you know, and we're just like over here, we're like, well, we have Hmong New Year here too. What's the difference between if it's in the U.S. or in Thailand, you know?
Yeah, but I think this one was a little bit smaller.
Oh, you think so?
There's 12 villages around there. Each village each year hosts a Hmong New Year. So each time it's different. It's at another village.
Oh, so different locations.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well,
this year it was at this location.
So, well, at least that's the cool thing that they get to like travel to different villages.
Yeah.
But I guess it's basically everything everywhere. You know, same thing, same
Yeah.
events.
I say it was okay.
It's just like a gathering, a huge gathering.
And then what did we do? We went to other mountain villages, but we didn't have much time. We just called around. We went to another garden that's government based. Talked about like how the government was helping them grow coffee in like a tourist area so they can get money instead of growing opium and that stuff.
So like, do the Thai people like the government or do they not like the government?
It's in between.
Like,
There's like, because you can go to jail from talking shit about the royalty. And some people don't like that because it's not freedom of speech. So there's like people who don't like that, and then people who like don't want to go to jail, obviously, and then people who are like loyalists. We talked a lot about politics actually, but yeah.
Yeah, because you keep bringing up like the government and like the villages and like
Yeah, so there's a lot of issues with the government and the villages. Like one of them is about citizenship. Like I had to write my paper on that. Like what kind of issues do like the minority groups in Thailand have with the government? And one of them, the biggest one, is a citizenship. So they don't have access to like basic like healthcare or anything like that. They can't go like anywhere without their citizenship. But it's kind of like the government's fault from what I've heard, because it's like they're doing it really slow, and in order to get citizenship, you need to have like certain things, but it's hard to get those certain things because they don't know or anything. Because like in order to get it, your village has to be like certified government property or something like that, and then you can get it. So it's like kind of fucking weird. But yeah, I'm not gonna go into that because it's it's a lot. And then yeah, what else? Well, I guess speaking of government stuff, we went to a nonprofit organization again called Impact. Talked a lot about like Hmong women and like divorces and stuff, um, and what they are doing to like write stuff to the government saying oh citizenship and stuff like that. Um, I don't know what else. Temples, yeah.
well after that, after all the temples and the New Year's, you also showed me videos of you guys going to what the elephant sanctuaries. That was like towards the end of the whole trip, huh? And then, like, was that the?
Oh yeah, elephant sanctuary.
Yeah.
That was towards the end of the trip, and after I got sick, which I will explain more. Yeah, so elephant sanctuary. We ate McDonald's. Everyone ate McDonald's because we were tight on time. And then we went to the elephant sanctuary. We bathed them. We fed them. We learned a lot about elephants, how they can't eat meat, and all the stuff like that. And then we bathed them, which was pretty fun. This person kept splashing fucking water, poopy ass water at us. That's probably why some of us got sick. And then, yeah, I got sick from McDonald's. Unfortunately, out of all things, I got sick from McDonald's. I don't know what they did, but a lot of us got sick. So someone ate a pork burger and went to the hospital. So it was kind of crazy. And then I had to stay home while. So that day, there was just cooking class in a museum in the morning. I could not go to the museum or the cooking class. So I just had to stay home, sleep, shit my brains out because I had diarrhea like crazy. So. So, yeah, shitting my brains out. Do you want to ask anything about elephants or anything? I mean, they basically just eat anything except meat. So we fed them a lot of sugar cane because it's cheap there. And yeah, we had to take a shower after because there's all that poopy ass water.
So you guys just, why did you guys go to the elephant sanctuary? Like, it was because you guys were gonna learn like the importance of elephants there, or
Yeah, so we just learned about like, because like back then, there used to be elephant circuses and they would treat them bad. So they took us to the elephant sanctuary because like when you're in Thailand, when you think of like animals, you obviously think of the elephant, right? So like they took us there because like it's really famous for tourists to go there too. So they took us there, and then yeah, it taught us about like how the past it was bad, but like now in the future we just make sanctuaries for them to live at. They just chill. They don't do all like this fancy ass shit because they would get like not. They would get like abused, I guess, because the elephant guy told us like, yes, in the past, like they've done bad stuff, but in the future, like we can do better and stuff like that. I don't care about the past, but he talked about how in the past they used to do like elephant riding. It was not sustainable because he would like you hear these stories about elephants killing people, like you hear that all the time. But he says it's not the elephant's fault. It's like the owner's fault, and it's like the people's fault. Like elephants don't want to kill people. They don't even know how to kill people. So yeah, I'm just kidding. So yeah, basically he told us like stories about like elephant riding sanctuaries. So they don't do any riding anymore because like, they would get like hundreds of tourists to go, and you would get a ticket. You would sit down, and if it would take too long, they would like complain about it being too long. They're like, okay, and then they would like hit the elephant and say, hurry up, like go faster, and they would go faster. And then the elephants would like go around like a lot throughout the day, like 10 plus times, and they would get tired of like going around like riding people. So they would like just, they would like release their anger because they weren't like treated well. So that's why they kill people. That's basically what he told us.
Yeah, I've heard that elephants are very intelligent creatures, and that like they understand a lot more than we think. And yeah, about like stories of them like killing people and how they have great memories and stuff. So I understand why they don't do elephant riding anymore, just because it's so unsustainable.
Yeah. I mean, I think they still do, but there's not a lot out there. There's more sanctuaries now where you just like pet them and stuff because like it's just too much on them, and like they get really emotional sometimes or something, and they're actually really smart, like you said. So, yep. Um, that's what we did at the elephant sanctuary. Oh, we made vitamin balls. So like it was sea salt, banana, plant protein, and tamarind. So we had to mix it into balls, and we had to feed it to them. Some people took a bite out of it and they got vitamin C poisoning, I believe, which is if you eat too much vitamin C. Like they took like a small bite out of it, but it's so like packed with vitamins that like just a little bit could make you sick, and that's what happened to some of the people. So they took a little bite out of it and they got like vitamin C poisoning, I believe it's called, because someone was researching that, and I was like, yeah, you guys probably got vitamin poisoning, because like there's this one girl who got vitamin poisoning and she did not feel good at all. And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's because you ate that ball, bro. So.
I mean, you technically can't eat it. It's just an overload.
No, you can eat it.
Because of the overload of the vitamin. Okay.
The tour guide or the elephant guy said we could eat it, but
Did he advise you guys to eat it?
yeah, he advised us to eat it. He's like, yeah, you guys could try it. Like, it's good for you too. But I'm like, yeah, I ain't taking that risk. I don't feel good already. And like, people took it and then got sick the next day. I'm like, this guy's a fucking liar, man. Like, 1 star, you fucking liar. Like, he actually lied because like, I don't think you were supposed to eat that shit, dude. Like, that's not good for you.
I mean, it just sounds edible, It sounds, just because it sounds edible doesn't mean it's edible, I guess. But who knows?
Yeah. Other than that, there wasn't anything else at the elephant sanctuary. Oh yeah, I got it like a shirt, which is pretty cool. Night markets.
What about night markets?
There's just a lot of stuff to buy, and you would bargain with people. Like I bought some souvenirs. They really like One Piece over there. Like I think One Piece was like everywhere, so it's like a really famous anime there. Cause I literally saw One Piece everywhere, and then Demon Slayer too. And then, yeah, night markets are just, it's a bunch. It's like the same thing over and over. There's clothing, which is like the same thing, like you can get anywhere. And then there's like shirts. All the shirts are basically the same. They all say like Chiang Mai and have elephants. And then, yeah, that's basically it. Jewelry, which is really expensive. Bags, which was fine. It's all the same stuff. So, like, if you can find something at a market there, you can find it somewhere else. So that's why I didn't buy too much things in the beginning. Other than that, night markets were okay. Food, yeah.
I was wondering, like, how come you didn't buy, like, I don't know, why didn't you, like, buy monk clothes for yourself over there, huh?
I didn't really see any monk clothes. Well, we couldn't find a lot of monk clothes. We did find some, but they were only for rentals. Like the first monk village we went to, you can only rent the monk clothes. You can buy them. But we tried finding like monk clothing places, like the moms. But yeah, I don't think they could find any monk clothes places too.
Oh,
But then once we got to the States, we were like, I think we were actually by a monk clothes spot. Then we just didn't know. Like, yeah.
yeah, because that would have been my first thing there, like, because it's cheaper there. It supposedly should be cheaper over there, you know? And so I'm just like, well, if that's the case, why didn't you just buy monk clothes there?
Yeah, I should have just bought monk clothes there because I'm pretty sure it was hella cheap. By hella cheap, I mean it was probably like $50 each.
Yeah, because over here it's at least like 100 already, you know? Because I remember checking some monk clothes over here for you that one time. And just for like the vest with the coins, that's already like 150 right there. And I'm like, okay. I mean, it's like a staple and you'll always wear it, but like, it's still quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
okay though.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah, I think that's all I have.
Did you like the walking? Was it a lot of walking?
It was a lot of walking. I did not like the walking. That's why the second week we took like a lot of buses or taxis,
Wait,
even though it was like a 10-minute walk.
you guys didn't. So you didn't even take a scooter?
Nope.
Not even like a they ride it for you. You just sit in the back scooter kind of type
Oh
thing.
yeah, they did.
They did.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what they had. Well, they were called taxis. But oh yeah, I got a massage too. That was pretty nice. I got one in Chiang Rai and Chiang Mai. You know, of course, it's true what they say about massage parlors. They can be pretty sketchy. Like if you see like women wearing makeup outside, trying to entice you to come in, yes, don't go to that one unless you want to, I guess, hand job or something. But
Oh,
or
that's
happy
what
ending.
you wanted, huh? You
Yeah,
wanted that
sure.
happy ending, huh?
No, they were all really sketch. You know, like yeah, no, I'm good. So you had to go. You have to find one that has old ladies in it. Okay.
Yeah. After that, after happy ending, you'll probably get traffic too.
Yeah. And then, yeah. So you have to find one with old ladies, and we did the first time, and they were really good. It was just on the street, on this chairs, really good. My back, because my back has been hurting like ever since the plane ride. So like my lower back was fixed, and then we went to a second one, which we like lay on a bed. Um, I'm just saying it was like $5, or it was like $10 actually for a massage for an hour. So like they did my foot and everything. They did my back. They cracked my back, and I was like, "This is the life." But they're hard. Like they're hardcore. Like they use their elbows and shit. Yeah, no thanks. That shit hurt, but like it hurt good. So
Yeah, I probably could never. I'm like so sensitive. Even you just massaging me is already too rough. And he complains about it, so.
yeah. Other than that, oh wait, in Chiang Rai, I remember we went to
Yeah,
a
that
skywalk.
one. Oh. Oh, yeah, I didn't hear any stories about that, actually.
Yeah, it was just like you look down, there's mirrors, and then like if there's more, it can only hold like a certain amount before it cracks. One of them, me and Luke stepped on, or me and my roommate stepped on, and they like cracked.
That's
We were like, oh,
very assuring.
shit.
Wait, why is that even a thing then?
I don't know. Just to see the Myanmar border and stuff. And then what else? Oh yeah, the glass walk, skywalk thing. Yeah, so we saw the Myanmar border with that. We took a lot of pictures. I mean, it wasn't that cool, but there was a temple there. So we took like a bus and then we went up there. And then there was like a purple temple. I don't know. It's a scorpion purple temple. And there was like a lot of people there because like there was an event going on. And then
You went to the White Temple though.
oh yeah, we didn't really know a temple. I didn't talk
See,
about that.
I told you have lots to talk about.
And then yeah, so we went there. It wasn't that cool. I'm just kidding. It was actually pretty cool, but like I said, that glass crack wasn't reassuring. Um, and then what was it? Yeah, we had to wear like these shoes. These like shoes that don't, I guess, make marks. I don't know what they're called. That's a won't be my time. Yeah, these shoes. We were gonna take those shoes. But there was a security guy, and we are like, "Fuck, we can't take it." And then
Why are you trying to steal from them? You're trying to steal from the temple. You're trying to steal from the airline.
I'm trying to find some souvenirs, bro.
That doesn't mean you have to steal though.
Oh yeah, the temples. The white temple. There was a purple temple and then a white temple. The purple temple was by the skywalk thingy, and then the white temple was in between Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai. So we went there. It was really cool. You saw like hands and stuff coming out. It was kind of scary though.
Yeah, it's really famous. You can just search it up on TikTok too. Like it's probably one of the like known places to go visit
it's
in
pretty
Thailand.
known.
Yeah.
And then there was a cave too that was really creepy. Cave of Wonders or something. But we didn't have much time, and then we went back, and then we had 30 minutes left. So we did have time, because they extended it. We're like, what the fuck, whatever. So we just stayed, and then ate. Yeah.
You guys went to an optical illusion thing too. Was that the Cave of Wonders?
Optical illusion thing.
Yeah. You took photos. You showed me.
Was it like colorful?
Yes.
Yeah, that was the Cave of Wonders.
And like when you were like taking photos with Luke, and you were like, I don't know, an eagle was eating you or a shark was eating you.
Oh, the art museum.
Oh,
on
that
a
was
free
the
day.
art museum.
Yeah, so we went to the art museum, but it was really expensive. It was $460 baht, which is like $15 per person. So it was hella expensive. But it was like a 3D art museum. That was really cool. I think it's on TikTok too. But yeah, it's a 3D art museum. It's really cool. They had like Thor's hammer and shit, and like gorillas and pyramids and yeah, all sort of stuff. So we had one free day, which was a Saturday. So that was really cool. And then on our free day, we went to the art museum, and then we went to go eat food. That really sweet like curry noodles thing I ate. And then we went to a cafe called Mars Cafe. Really expensive. I would not go there again. Each drink was like $5. Honestly, you're like people would probably say, "That's it? Only $5?" But like a drink, like a beer, is like $3 there. So I'd rather get like a beer or something. But yeah, it was just like a Mars theme, like planets and stuff theme, and it was really good. Like we got like some cheesecakes and stuff, but it was really expensive. So it's just like the aesthetic of it was really cool, but the price not that cool. And the bartender was like explaining to us like where to go because he knew we were tourists. So he was like, "Yeah, you gotta go to the night markets. There's this event happening here. You guys like jazz music? Go here, and then go to bars and stuff."
Are you gonna tell them about your one experience?
What one experience?
Where you gotta dress up and act pretty?
Oh, we went to a drag queen show. How did I forget about that? That was probably like my favorite part of the trip. Not because I was in it. I think it was just really cool. Might be gay now, but yeah, it was basically a drag queen show. It was really expensive too. We got VIP tickets for some reason. So it was 600 baht a person. So it was like $20 a person. So we got in and we sat in the front, and then I was in the show. You know how they like lap dance around you and stuff, like do all that shit. Yeah, that's what they did to me. I was like, ah. I'm just kidding. I wasn't like that. Um, and then we went up stage. We danced and stuff with like some other American people, Australians and stuff.
He sent me videos and he was chosen to be up there.
Yeah, it's probably because I was VIP. That's why they chose me, and I was the closest guy up there. So, and then yep, they took videos of me, and it was pretty fun. I got a free drink out of it, so a mixed drink. But yeah, it was pretty fun.
What did you have to do? Like just dance for them?
Yeah, basically the guy said, "Oh, just follow me." I'm like, "Okay." And then he just did like these simple dances which I followed, and then they interviewed us too, like, "Oh, like where are you from?" and then stuff like that. But you had to do it in like a girly voice. So I said, they was like, "Oh, where are you from?" I'm like, "I'm from America," or something like that. Yeah.
So they all spoke English? Or
Yeah, they all spoke English. They did lip syncing in English because they were doing like songs in English, dancing in English, and then each main person singing represented a model, not a model, a singer. So like one of them was Ariana Grande, one of them was Nicki Minaj, one of them was like, I don't know, something else. But yeah, basically they represented like singers, which they kind of did look like them, but not really.
yeah, I would say that was the most memorable part too. Just because you sent photos and videos, and I was like, "What the heck is going on here?" And then I saw, and you explained, and I was like, "Oh, that makes so much more sense." I was thinking that, or either the elephants were gonna be one of the memorable ones.
Yeah, well, Elephants wasn't that memorable because I got sick, and then yeah, I don't know. I think that was probably like the best part because it was actually really fun too. Um, what else was cool?
Did you guys drink a lot? Go to the bars a lot? No.
We were, but we were always too tired to go bar hopping. It's very tiring. So like it's always packed, and then we have free time at night. But at night you're just like exhausted. I got a good amount of sleep though. Like I always got like 9 or 10 hours of sleep. But now, like, ever since like I got back in the States, I've been waking up at like 5 or 6, and I can't go back to sleep. So
Yeah, your sleep alarm, your sleep system is
yeah, it's
lagging.
Like it's 11:30 p.m. right now. I should be sleeping because I got class tomorrow. But that's whatever.
Well, out of 5 stars, how do you rate this whole Thailand trip?
I would rate it a. Let's make it out of 10. I would make it
No, I'm the host. 5 stars out of 5.
Okay, 3.8 out of 5.
That's still pretty high, though.
I would say it's lower than I expected. Food was a factor. So food was a big factor actually. What we did was a factor.
Do you feel like you could have done way more, or it was too much?
It was too much.
Oh,
like,
too
we did
much.
A lot.
Okay.
And I always felt like we were rushed. So I think that's what everyone felt like though. It was not only me. Like some people felt like they were rushed too.
So you feel like maybe if you had like how many
More time.
like a week, another week, it would have been better.
I think so. But honestly, I wanted to go back to the States. It was too hot there, so it was like 90 degrees constantly. But it was cold season there. I'm like, this is not cold season. But yeah, I think 3 point. Did I give 3.8? 3.8 out of 5. I would go there again and do other stuff, but at the same time, I would rather just go to another country then.
Like you said, you'd rather go to South Korea.
Yeah, I'd rather just go to like South Korea or Japan. I'd rather go to Japan. But yeah,
Okay.
and that's about it. So,
All right.
all right,
That's
we're gonna
the
end it here.
trip.
Just want to say thank you for joining us on our 15th episode or 16th. I don't remember. This is
Yes.
just specifically about Thailand. Probably next one we're gonna be talking about some other stuff. I don't know yet, but watch out for that Thailand vlog coming out. You'll probably know what I'm talking about because like you're probably confused. I'm like, oh, what do you mean by White Temple and stuff? But you just search it up, you'll probably know. But yeah, follow us on the social medias down below. Don't forget to subscribe. And like the video, share with your friends and family. And yeah, we're out. Sorry, I had to end it early because I'm tired as fuck.
Bye. Have a
Yes.
good night. We're gonna go to sleep now.